On TikTok Shop, the difference between making 1K a month to zero can be what's called product research. This is the process where you find profitable products that you can start selling as a seller, or you can start promoting as a TikTok Shop affiliate. Now, the problem with this is it can often take a long time, waste money, and it can cause endless headaches. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 3 simple tools that speed up your product research process, allowing you to find profitable products in around 5 minutes or less. And if you watch the video up until the end, I'm also going to reveal a strategy that allows you to quickly test if products have interest or not. The tools will be linked in the description, and I'm going to make sure that I'm using the free versions of these tools so you can get clear, transparent idea of what you will be getting once you click the links in the description. Do keep in mind, some of them may charge just a tiny bit for you to trial during those initial stages. The first tool we're looking at is called KaloData. It's a spy tool for TikTok Shop. Imagine you had binoculars to see what other sellers on TikTok Shop are doing. So this is basically KaloData. It allows you to see what's working right now. You can see what products are going viral. You can see how much money they're making. You can also see what kind of videos are making sales, so you can come up with a good strategy for your own video ads based on what you know is already working. So once you land on KaloData, this is what you will see. Currently, they've just launched in Mexico and are giving away the professional subscription for free. So if you start now, you'll be able to browse and see what's currently trending in Mexico. You'll also see how the website is structured, where to find things, and trial it out. And all of this is completely free for this current first month. For Mexico, obviously the other regions are chargeable. So what you're going to see on the homepage, you're going to see top products here. These products are ranked based on how they are performing during these dates you can see here. So you can see that this is based on between the 20th of April up until the 19th of May. So this means these are hot selling products that I've been selling really well in the last 4 weeks. You can see the price of the product. So this is how much the person who buys the product is going to pay. You can see how much revenue it's generated during this period of 4 weeks. And you can see how many of these is it an electric brush? I don't know. How many of these have been sold? How many of these earphones have been sold, and so forth. But most importantly, if you scroll down, you can see the top creators for this same period. What does this mean? This shows the content creators that have accounts on TikTok, people that are making videos on TikTok, that I've been putting TikTok Shop links in their videos, allowing people to buy these products from those links. Now, some of those people are doing well, some of them are not doing so well. So this shows you the people that are doing well for this period. Why is this important? This is because if you are a seller and you have just started selling on TikTok Shop, or you already have an e-commerce store on Shopify and you've decided to trial out TikTok Shop as well, one of the biggest advantages TikTok Shop has over other e-commerce platforms is that it's also plugged into organic marketing. What does that mean? So Shopify does not have a social media community of hundreds of millions of potential buyers. I think even billions in the case of TikTok, whereas TikTok, not only do they have an e-commerce platform, but within the very same app, without people leaving the app, you also have your potential customers within that same app, which is unheard of in the e-commerce world. The biggest advantage is you can advertise to those people completely free without paying for ads. And one of the ways you can do that is via what's called user-generated content, or UGC. UGC is when creators authentic videos reviewing your products and asking people to buy those products in their link, which is again is for the most part unheard of in the community world. Usually that have to be some kind of advertising cost or some sort of financial injection that goes in the beginning. With TikTok Shop, you can go viral as a new seller do exist, and the likelihood is there provided you follow the right steps. Coming back to top creators, you can see which creators those are, so you can understand who you can approach to potentially have a relationship with, so they can start promoting your product, maybe send them some products for free so they can create videos. And you can also see on the top right corner top shops, which are also displaying data for that same period. Again, if you've just started selling on TikTok Shop, of course, you're going to want to know what the competition is doing, what brands are doing well, what videos are they shooting, what's their strategy, how many creators are they working with, and so forth. What's their stock intake, how much stock they're keeping, how are they pricing, and so forth. Now, this gives you a rough idea of the answers by looking at these top shops. For example, if I click more, you might not be able to see it on a different screen, but it essentially allows you to delve in deeper into that information so you can understand more about those areas. And scrolling further down, you can also see top videos and ads as well. So what would usually happen on TikTok Shop is once a seller has managed to get traction on a product, or once you've sent a product to a creator, they create a video, and somehow the TikTok algorithm picks that up organically and starts promoting that, and it goes viral. You might want to do, if you have got some sort of budget, is push that even further using paid ads within TikTok, which again is within the TikTok platform. Once you do that, the chances of your profits going up skyrockets. The chances of the content creator making more commission skyrocket as well. So it's a win-win situation there. And of course, TikTok takes their cut. This shows you top videos performing well. You can delve into the bits of research and information to understand what's currently working. One of the biggest ways to make money on TikTok Shop is live streaming, something personally I've not really delved into. But as you can see here, you can see what top live streams performing well over the last 4 weeks. Again, same thought process with the top creators there. This allows you to see who you can approach to potentially form a relationship with so that they promote your products, you make a profit, they make commission, everyone is happy. KaloData is a powerful tool for TikTok Shop. So if you are looking to do the right research, get the right products, proven products with data that shows you that these products are selling well, it gets you that much closer to profitable products that will make you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per day. Again, it will be linked in the description. If you are finding value from this video, by the way, please drop it so more people can hear our message. Much appreciated. The second tool guaranteed to skyrocket and speed up your product research process for TikTok Shop or other e-commerce platforms is Smart. It's an automation tool for TikTok Shop. So slightly different positioning to KaloData, and they handle backend tasks like order syncing, tracking updates. They do quite a lot, but for the scope of this video, for the purpose of this video, it's another great tool for you to research products and do it quickly as well. As you can see on the right hand side, all these different tabs here that you can look at. You can look at creators, what creators are absolutely crushing it on TikTok Shop in terms of considering who you can work with as a seller on TikTok Shop, as someone who's just started drop shipping, which is pretty much the same thing as a seller in most cases. You can look at products. If you go into the product tab, you can search individual products, top selling, newly listed, and so forth. And you can see what agencies are doing well. You might be an agency, or you might be considering working with an agency. I don't know. And a couple of other interesting bits and bobs you can explore here as well. I'm currently on the homepage, and this is what you're going to get on the free plan. I'm on the free plan. I'm viewing the United States. There's a bunch of different countries you can view. Similar to KaloData, it also has a number of different countries that you can explore and see what's working in those countries. You might want to choose your own country for the most part, because TikTok Shop is, of course, ring-fenced to where you live, assuming, of course, that your country is somewhere where TikTok Shop is available. But for the purposes of this video, I'm looking at the United States. They are arguably the biggest market outside of the East when it comes to TikTok Shop. On the homepage dashboard, we can filter different views, lives, products, shops, creators, AI creation for video ads. We can see sales rank, which is key for doing product research. We can see what's selling well. And again, based on a predefined period here. This is daily, I believe, from what I can see on this date here. So this is filtered by today. If you wish to filter by this week, this month, and so forth, and once you land on there, you are going to be able to filter down even more. You can choose the category that the product is in, the commission rate, and you can access their advanced filter as well. Now, this is the free plan, and it will, of course, be limited. Some of it will be blurred out, but again, it does give you a rough idea of how to navigate the site and how to find what you're looking for. The key thing, as I mentioned earlier, is you can see what's working, the top selling products here. You can look at weekly, monthly, as you can see here, and you can look at what creators are crushing it around that product. Who can you potentially work with? How long? Is it evergreen? Is it going to fizzle out in weeks? Is it a seasonal thing, summer? Or this really just helps you to understand that before you start investing your precious limited time in a product, so you can start testing those products very quickly. Again, this will be linked in the description. Before we jump onto our next tool, I just wanted to quickly address one of the most common queries that I get as not only a YouTuber, but someone who's made 4 figures and just over $1,000 as a TikTok Shop affiliate. A lot of questions I get tend to be around TikTok Shop affiliate not being available in your country. When will it be available? How can you access it now so you can get started? I've actually got a service that I have recently gotten in contact with. Actually, they reached out to me, that allows you to purchase TikTok Shop account in countries like the UK and US. And even more than that, these accounts are already warmed up and they already qualify for that. For example, if you're a TikTok Shop affiliate from, say, somewhere in Africa, and you're looking to delve in and get started on this while it's still available, you'd be able to just purchase an account at a discount from them. A lot of the times they are doing these different sales, and you'd be able to start selling and promoting products from day one. Not going to delve into it too much longer than that. I'm going to leave a link in the description so you can do your own research, explore their website, and decide if it's something that you want to do or not. But just to answer that question, it is a possibility if you go about sites like that. It will be linked in the description. Moving on to the third and final tool. And once again, the service is called Monetized Profiles, and I will leave a link in the description so you can check them out and decide if it's something that you'd like to do. So the third site where you can do some pretty decent product research and be able to do it very, very quickly is Doba. It's like walking into a giant online warehouse filled with products you can sell without buying upfront. So if you've just started drop shipping, or you're someone that's just starting onto TikTok Shop selling your own products, it's a really good site to look at stuff to do with the supply chain and inventory. Doba allows you to pick your product and you can list it in a shop, and you can make sure that the product gets delivered once someone buys it. They ship the product. It works on TikTok Shop, or whether you're drop shipping on another site like Shopify or Amazon or somewhere else. Key for this video is the product research element. I'm using the free version so you can get a realistic view of what you're going to get once you trial it out. You can see different categories when it comes to products. By the way, this is the navigation menu here and everything you can access. I'm currently within the listing section. You can see top selling products, most popular, and you can see hot picks as well. Now they've got this algorithm which is data driven, which always is updating. So the information that you can see on top selling products is based on what's happening in the background, in the information being received from products that are actually selling. It's a good way to make sure the information is up to date. It is mainly focused on the United States. If you're selling within the United States when it comes to TikTok Shop, which again, a lot of you will be, because United States is one of the, if not the biggest market when it comes to TikTok Shop. This is a site that's definitely worth checking out. I don't believe they do a free trial, but they do have a very, very low initial period where you can get started when it comes to trialing out their services. I think if I go on to pricing here, that should give us an idea of the pricing plans. And they do usually do some kind of deal when you are starting out as well. If you think of the headache, this will save you when it's searching for products. Currently on the home page here, and this is what you'll be seeing once you land on the home page. These are the top selling products, popular, hot picks, high profit products. Now, what's worth keeping in mind is these prices you can see here are warehouse prices for the most part. You can add your own profit as a seller in order to make sure that you are generating enough profit to validate your existence. So a lot of information that you can get here, a lot of categories, and a lot of automation that they do in the back end for you. You can see here they do TikTok Shop selection specifically, they do Temu selection specifically, and so forth. But I don't want to make this video too long. If you'd like me to do a dedicated video focusing specifically on each of these websites, let me know in the comments. If enough people request it, I'll do a deep dive. One common question I get is, how do I go about testing products after I have validated them after I have looked at the data and how they're selling on platforms like the ones that I've showed you here. What's the quickest way for you to quickly test, see if it's picking up traction, continue with it if it is, or drop the product and move on to something else if it isn't? Now, there are tools that allow you to do exactly just that. And within literally minutes, you've got a strategy for you to be able to test products the same day and test multiple products around the same time so you can move on quickly, whether you are a TikTok shop affiliate or a dropshipper or seller on TikTok. In fact, I've actually done a video that goes in deep into a tool that you can use to go about doing this. It's a new AI tool. The video will be on the screen or in the description. I'd strongly advise you to go ahead and check that out, and I will see you in there. I've recently opened up applications to work with me directly. If you feel that I can answer any areas that you're struggling with when it comes to TikTok shop, there will be a link in the description. I'm not accepting everyone because it is genuinely me working with you. It's a high touch commitment where I will keep you accountable to make sure that we are reaching your goals. If you're an e-commerce brand and you're just struggling to get your message to cut through using video content, or you're just struggling to get leads, conversions on video ads, or you just don't have time, let me know. I might be able to take some of that off your hands.